Welcome, lads, to another TDVGN installment. Bringing you today, Pirate 101. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for watching the video today. Me taking the time to do a playthrough of Pirate 101. More than welcome to send me messages. You know, we can play together. I was going to start, actually, last night. And turned out they were doing maintenance on the server, so I'll be creating a new person. Didn't have enough time to go through, so here we are, somewhere in the spot room. Right, just kind of go through and make myself here. Obviously a boy, you know, give myself my do-up, my pirate gear. Of course, every pirate needs a good hat, so I will be keeping the hat. And one of my personal favorite parts, the name. I really enjoy going through the names. Always try to mix it up, do something fresh each time. Let's see here. Reckless Jeffrey, Reckless Jeffrey. These are the big decisions in life. Ah, here we are. Should work. Reckless Jeffrey Jordan. Alright. So I will be just going through my basic story here, just so everyone can kind of get to know me a little bit, you know. Obviously, I'm an orphan. Sad news, but of course, you know, a sky squid is going to eat them. Just how it rolls, you know. But it's alright. Things happen sometimes. I was lucky enough to grow up on Skull Island, you know? Very sneaky, born a sneak. Which is why, you know, it's only fitting that I'll probably get in trouble for some dueling sometime in my life. That being a swashbuckler. Chose this one particularly because I read it's supposed to be a pretty fun one to play. So, this is actually my first time playing the game, so I thought it'd be pretty cool to do one like this, because you'll get a little bit more of like a raw, authentic feel of the game as we work our way through it. I don't imagine any struggles too much. I have played Wizard 101 before, and I enjoyed that game a lot. I had a fairly easy time working my way through it, so I expect not too many difficulties here. Also, for the most part, I will be taking this stuff through sped up a little bit, just for the sake of discussion. This first part, we're going to be going up through Finn. We're going to be taking down Finn today, and let's see, it probably took me all in all through this whole thing probably about 40 minutes to do. I wasn't necessarily going really fast. I was kind of taking my time. I am a sucker for stories. No matter how many times I do things, I'll always read the story. I love the stories that go along with things. So, you know, you can also speed up your gameplay a little bit by doing that. Basically, what I'm doing here is I'm just customizing my person. With my almost rogue-like character, you know, I'm going to kind of give myself a little bit less gear, a little more agile maybe, but you can't lose the hat. You gotta have a hat. You're a pirate. I don't know. That's just the way I see it. So call me crazy, but hey, you know, it is what it is, you know, and alright, flag time. Gonna go skull and swords, definitely. I'm gonna do an orange and black here. Now, the big question is the design. I can never debate between horizontal or vertical lines. Horizontal, vertical. I think I'm gonna go vertical today. But, hey, you know, that's one thing that'd be really fun to see everyone's opinion, you know, what you think kind of looked better. So, we're just going to smash our way through the tutorial here really quick. I implore you to take your time and go through it, learn the commands, but, you know, for the most part, it's really straightforward, so just kind of basically see what happens. And we are off, being attacked, and we have arrived on Skull Island. Here we are. So, real quick, I am just going to switch servers. I prefer to go to a little more quiet one myself. That's just my personal opinion. I hate lag and stuff like that, so One-Eyed Jack, here we are, a little quieter. Oh, and for anyone who noticed, I do have a horse with me now, Subudai, And he is a warrior horse. He is my companion, and you will meet your very own companion in the tutorial, and depending on which class you select, you will get your own tutorial here. So they're sending me all across this long bridge here to Skull Mountain, where I shall meet a very foxy lady. Alright, and we're off to take care of some troggies. We've been having a little bit of trouble with the troggies out here, so it's time to show them how we roll in our area. And battle time. Basically, it's like Fire Emblem, if you've ever played Fire Emblem. It's a very simple way. You're gonna, each character can only move so far. You have ranged attacks, you have close attacks, you have special attacks. As you see here, sneak attack is one of my power-up attacks. You can only use them limited times, so make sure you choose them wisely. Right here, I'm simply using them just to start to learn about how all my different attacks will work. It is strategy-based in the sense that you won't always be able to get to your opponent in your first move, as you can see with the shaman in the back. And depending on where I place my character, he may actually be able to get the first strike on me, which, depending on the strength, I'm sure that's going to be something that will pose. Definitely strategy will be needed as you get into larger fights with stronger monsters. I'm really excited to see how that will work out. I think it said 4-on-4. 4 people, at least on your side, was the largest it could get. But, yeah, I think that should be a lot of fun. Alright, and always remember to pick up your treasure chests. I always have a short panic attack whenever they come up because it told me to get them quickly, and I'm always afraid I'm going to lose them, but I've had plenty of time since. So, alright, we got the Foxy Lady on our team now, Boney Ann. She's going to be on there now. Excuse me. This confused me a little bit at first. You'll only have one person follow you around, and to what my understanding is so far, you choose a first mate who's basically your companion that you'll see on your screen, which for me is Subudai. And, you'll see a little bit later into the video, I'll switch him out and choose. But as you get into battles, your first mate is if it's a one-on-one battle. And, your second mate doesn't follow you around, but they will battle. Third mate, so on and so forth, Right now, we're destroying the slingshots here. Walk around, there's 3. You're doing the one farthest away. I recommend staying on the path as much as you can as you're walking through, just because, they're not hard to kill. These froggies will be one-hit kills, but nonetheless, why waste your time in a battle, especially at this point, Little confused here because I saw all 3 slingshots, but you just got to get close to 2 of them and destroy the furthest one away. So, turn this in real quick, get our points. So we're going after Finn today. Quite interested to take this first boss on to see the difficulty of it. First boss probably is my favorite. Well, second favorite. The last boss is always the best because, you finally completed the game. Now, those little red things that you see floating, those are health orbs. So as you do take damage, you will be able to regain health. And, oh, look, there's Livsley. He is the one of the scouts who has been keeping tabs on Finn. There's 2 of them, and I do implore you to read the story. It has been actually a little bit of a decent story. I haven't minded too much at all. He's locked in there, and one of the shamans, the froggy shamans, has a key to get in. So we're going to have to find which one's got it and take him down. Now the troggies over on this side are a little bit stronger, so they will take multiple kills. And as you'll see, this is where the strategy will really start to come into play. One thing to notice is I have done I haven't upgraded this game at all yet. So right now I'm still playing completely free. I'm going to take this tutorial as far as or this playthrough as far as I can take it for free. For anyone who's interested in not having to pay for a game and just getting to play as far as they can, and you're interested to see maybe how far you can get for free, I will let you know as we go through this because I will not upgrade until I absolutely have to continue. So pretty excited to see how much they're going to give us for free here. Now, one thing you may have noticed through watching my battles is my dodge rating seems to be extremely high. So I think going forward, I'm going to keep my equipment for it. Moves have been pretty cool. I've actually enjoyed this guy a little bit. I made a Buccaneer that I was going to do last night, and I didn't have time again because the servers were going to shut down for maintenance. And he was pretty cool. I know someone else who had a Buccaneer too, and he said it was a really fun thing, really fun class. But as I read online, they said the swashbucklers are supposed to be really cool, really fun, and really good, both like through game and PvP. So I've actually enjoyed it so far. I think the swashbuckler a little more than the Buccaneer. So right here, you're seeing you can upgrade your companions and make them stronger. This is where I was switching my first mates for the first time, and I really explored it all. I didn't upgrade much. I gave Sobodai a little bit because he is really strong. He's got definitely high strength and is like a warrior class to him, which is pretty good since I don't have that strength. So maybe monsters, I don't know if they target in this like towards strength, but if they do, that'll definitely play towards my favor. But I'm trying a ranged one out a little bit, kind of seeing what this has to explore. So she can heal. That's going to be very useful to have a healer around, especially as we get strong. So that'll be cool. I'm not sure how I'm going to upgrade these yet because I haven't decided who is going to be my first mate. / do you get people frequently because I've been playing only a few minutes and I've already got 2 companions. So if I get companions quickly, I may want to save an upgrade for a companion in just a few levels. So we'll keep this in mind. I've got some stuff now, so I'm looking to equip. Kind of checking those out. They're cool, they're helpful, but, we're going to get right up here. I'm sure when I get Finn, I'm going to get some more stuff, so I prefer to kind of upgrade at one time, everything in one big upgrade, but you can always do things as you go, and, hey, yeah. Alright, so I'm not sure how strong these guys are. These are a warrior class, much like Sobodai, so, they're definitely going to be strong. As you can see, I moved a little too close, and he was able to sneak up and get the first hit on me, but thankfully I used my sneak attack, which is super powerful. I haven't met a monster yet that can survive a sneak attack, so I'm sure the boss can, but for the most part, if you're ever in a bind, that's your move. There we go, finish them off. So those aren't too difficult. They are pretty strong. They will take a couple hits. So I recommend definitely try to be the one to get the first attack. But as of right now, I haven't fought anything that's been stressful on a victory. Nothing that's made me feel like I might lose. I'm going to try to keep these guys together a little more this time. I'm going to try healing out here just to kind of see how it works. 1. Alright, so that healed me 1. So that did virtually nothing. But I guess, so apparently then it's going to heal you 25% of how much health you don't have. So that'll be useful when people are really low. But I think for right now, I like the strength of Sobodai. I feel like I took a lot less damage when he was out there, so I'm going to bring him back out there again. Again, the very powerful sneak attack. Now, one thing that's cool about Sobodai, which you'll see every now and again, and you'll definitely learn about in the tutorial too, is he has a rebuttal. Actually, we just saw it right there. So when he takes damage every now and again, he's like, hey man, what the heck? And just comes right back at you. And he normally does about 10 or 11 for me, which is pretty close to what his just normal attack is. So, alright, got a lot of cool stuff there. And here's Livsley again. Has a note saying that Finn is going to be waiting for a buyer inside of the cave. So let's go inside of there and show Finn how we roll. Alright. Spooky chest. Maybe there's just a chest laying around. There's alright. Whenever you see a chest like that, you know, it always feel like trouble. Like, you know, it's like too good to be true, but it's going to have me go through my backpack and it's going to tell me to equip. So again, I'm going to be going for things that have agility right now. I'm going to try to, since it seems like my base stats for that are going to be pretty good already, I'm going to try to keep building off of that. And hopefully at some point in time, I'll just become like this untouchable machine, you know, where just nobody can touch me. Just going to have to cut that down here. So as you can see, my orb on the left is down a little bit. I have taken some damage. I'm at 78 right now. So at some point I'll hit those little flying bugs and I'll refill that. So then they did talk about our 3 different strengths for the names. If a monster's name is in gray, that means they're weaker. If their name is yellow, then that means they're about the same as you. And if it's orange, then that means they're going to be like a way higher level than you. So that's one thing to keep in mind. I'm not sure what the like aggro situation is like. I've played a lot of MMOs like World of Warcraft or, you know, just games of that nature where like if you just get so close to people a certain distance, even Wizards 101 is like that. Sometimes if you just get a tiny bit too close, they suck you into battle. So I've been staying a lot near the walls. So right now we're finding out that this room is where we need to go to get to Finn, but it's way too flooded. We can't swim. We're not sharks, obviously. We're a horse and a dude. So right now I got to fight some of these sharks. I got to find a key to get into the other room. When we get into the other room, we're going to find a way that we can, I guess, drain all that water out. So yeah, so I think as I've been going through, I think I have found with the Swashbuckler, Sobodai to be my favorite. Although I am curious now about my Buccaneer, because I wonder how a Buccaneer would be with the range since you have so much power, or if you would pick up a Swashbuckler to be with you, you know? So that would be very interesting. I forget your companion with the Buccaneer, but it definitely wasn't the horse. Alright, this is where you can go in with multiple people, so that's really cool. I had to hit up some of my buddies who are on this and, you know, get in some of these with them. Now, here's what we're talking about. You know, we're finally going to, like, a bigger battle. But as we see these arrows, so for me, whenever I see a quest in a battle in a game like this, my first reaction is, like, let's just take care of the quest first. So I'm going to split all 3 of these guys up, keep them away, try to keep them as far away from these monsters as possible. And my first goal is going to be, let's just turn this in. You know, so everyone has been assigned where they're going, and I'm going to keep everyone to those assignments. And if we take an attack, we take an attack. I'm going to do 1 sneak attack and take out the chief. Because you also never know, sometimes once you take out the chief or like the leader of the group, that's it. You know, everything, all the other monsters just die with them. So, alright, as we can see, we get to these towers and we're lowering that barrier in the middle. And should be able, alright, turn both of these. Alright, so we should be completing the quest part, and now it seems we'll just have to kill these last 3 monsters or so, 4 monsters, and we should be done with this. Alright. Take that, totem poles. This reminds me of that National Treasure movie where they're like in the... Oh, look at that. They all die with no water. Yeah, take that. Ooh, there are a lot of them too. Alright. Quickly! Quickly! Yeah, whenever quickly exclamation point, I don't like that. Make me panic a little bit. So, alright, I've got some cool stuff here. I'm going to throw on some loafers. Definitely a fan of hats. I enjoy that current hat I have. So I had received an achievement there. You do track your achievements, so that's pretty cool. I haven't really dove into it too much, so curious to see what my different achievements are, if you'll get anything. As you can see, I just got a health orb there, so that's pretty cool. Now I'm going to return here. The water's gone, and we're going to go get Finn right now. Let's do this, guys. So again, I want to thank everyone for watching the video and playing along. Hope everything's been going good. You guys are enjoying your time. I've really liked the game so far. I'm having a really good time with it. So we're about to go. Again, you can do this with a group of friends in a team, up to 4 people. I wonder if your companions get to battle too. That might be really interesting. Then that'd be like an 8-on-8 fight, and you can't control people. So I have the dog with me this time. He's like a short-term partner, you know, so it told me like he's only going to be with me this one battle, and then that's it. So I don't know if I control him or not, but that'll be pretty cool. So he's telling me not to fight him in the dark. So I see in the map, you know, there's kind of more shaded areas. So I might try to keep him somewhat in the middle of the map to fight. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but I'm going to play on the side of caution. So the dog's kind of, I guess, going to just do his own thing. Or, oh, look at that quest. I'm not sure if I have to get that quest during the fight or if I'll have time on the battlefield after. So I'm going to try to see if I can accept that rule. Nope. All right, so what I'm going to try to do here is, it gave me a little advice, like take out Finn. Once you knock out Finn, you know, all these, they're actually cowards, you know, they're just big bullies, you know, so take out their leader and then you'll take them out. So I'm just going to put my focuses on just taking out Finn. With 3 of them, it shouldn't be, I can't imagine how difficult it'll be. And I'm loading them up with every single one of them special ability. Whoa! Alright, so those are my most like powerful attacks, and he hit my main guy with what appears to be like a reverse backstabber. This dog here is actually really strong. That's actually a really good attack, so hopefully he'll come over and help me fight Finn here, because he definitely did some damage to us, and I'm a little worried because he's really strong. Very powerful attacks right now. And it looks like Sobodai is not looking too good. He's been taking a brunt of the hits. I'm going to have Bonnie Ann heal him right now. Okay, so he got 17 that time, but unfortunately that's not going to be enough to stop Finn. I probably should have just moved him away in hindsight. But like I said, you know, it's my first time going through it. I'm going to be making some mistakes. Hopefully watching the video, you'll see mistakes or things I've tried. Maybe you've been considering trying them yourself, and you know, we can all learn from each other a little bit. If you happen to have played before, oh, look at that, I killed him. Woo! Taking him down. All right, you know, telling me he's going to be my worst enemy ever. It's the only time I'm going to beat him. And Mr. Shepard tells him to shut your jaws. All right, so now I'm going to go get that quest since I'm in. Oh, what's this here? Let's grab that. But yeah, you know, I may not have answers to everything. I may not, you know, be sure about things. So if I maybe have questions, or, you know more than I do about the game, definitely give me a holler. You know, thanks everyone for watching. I'll be coming out soon with the next part. Again, we got through Finn. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Again, I really appreciate everyone who's watching, and I will see you all shortly. Take it easy. Thank you.